Hi Sequels friends, I know it has been a while. Today I'm going to catch you up on what's been going on, and we're also going to talk about what sold for a part-time reseller for the month of February. So let's get right into it. Hi Sequels friends, welcome back to my channel. It is so fabulous to have you here, and I do appreciate you tuning in. If you happen to be new, my name is Heather and I'm a part-time reseller across various online platforms, and I like to use this YouTube channel to share my journey. So let's get right into it. A little housekeeping first, and then we'll get into this what sold video. So I have been missing. I have not been posting regularly, and I didn't give you guys any update until now because, surprise, I got COVID. I had COVID one other time around February of last year. I was out of work for maybe 5 days, and I felt like, you know, shit for like 3 of those. You guys, this COVID was no joke. I have been out of commission since Valentine's Day, and still to this day I am dizzy, my neck is stiff, and I still have stopped up ears. But I am functioning, I am out of bed, I am getting things done, and we're getting back to normal. But unfortunately, it was really bad for quite some time there. It just knocked me right on my butt. So I did what you're supposed to do: rest, get a lot of sleep, drink a lot of fluids, ate so much soup, probably lost 10 pounds. So if there's a silver lining to any of this, but yeah, that's what's been happening. So no matter what you think about COVID, let me just say, just be on the lookout. And I hope so much that none of you guys have to go through this, because seriously, I hope none of you guys have to go through this. One other thing that I want to mention, Miss DaKoTa flips. Oh my gosh, I love DaKoTa flips. I watch her channel all of the time. She has taught me so much about shoes, what kind of brands to look out for. I just really enjoy her channel. And while I was on my sick hiatus, which is like the worst timing ever, I feel bad because I'm just now getting to respond to it, but she did mention me and gave me a shout out in one of her videos, which, oh my gosh, thank you so much. That just means the world to me. That is just so fabulous. And I love when resellers are supporting resellers. So if you do not know DaKoTa flips, I am going to link that video below, and you guys should definitely go and check her out, because again, she is a wealth of knowledge. And if you're like me, if you're like her, shoes sell quick, and that girl will teach you some brands to be on the lookout for. So definitely go down and click the link below. I will put a card above, and check out her video and her channel. Now that we have the housekeeping things out of the way, let's get into what sold for the month of February. For the month of February, I grossed $1,119.93. So after platform fees, cost of goods, shipping, I ran some sales, so there's some money taken out for that. I ended up putting into my bank account $679.94. So more than last month, but nowhere near my $1,200 that I was used to before my reselling business took a hiatus. Overall, my ROI came in at 61%, which is also a little bit less than normal, but makes sense because I am trying to be more active with running promotional sales on Etsy and eBay. And that put my average sale price in at just $15.11, again below my $20 goal. I also want to mention, in addition to my ROI and average sale price, let's talk some markdowns, because January and February are good times for markdown sales. Customers are looking for deals as we transition into spring, and I have not only a category of 55% off, but I also have a category of $1 sales. These are just items that I would not pick up, I've had forever, and I just want them out, and it's basically, here, take them for $1 so that I don't even have to pull them out of my inventory and take them to Goodwill, although that time is coming soon. Overall, I sold 11 units at markdown, and that does make up 25% of my total sales. You're going to see in an upcoming video, I'm going to talk about what sold for 2023 in what I'm calling the Heather category. That is stuff that I'm selling out of my own house and my own closet. A lot of other resellers will do a video where they show you pulling items and they do like a declutter. I do that every time I bring something new in the house. I have a really small house and very small storage, and so whenever anything new comes in, something that I haven't been wearing goes out, and by out, it typically means if it's saleable, it goes into my shop. So I thought it would be fun to start sharing monthly how much of my total dollar sales are things just coming from my closet. Overall, for the month of February, I ended up selling 95, and this is in my pocket. I don't have the net for this, I don't have the gross for this number, but in my pocket net sales, from things I sold around the house, I made $95.98, and that did make up 14% of my total sales. So if I haven't encouraged you yet, hopefully that video when it comes out next week will encourage you to declutter a little bit around your house. This is an interesting month for sales by category because the categories are a little bit different than normal. Bringing in 11% of the total dollar and unit sales, we have accessories. Bringing in 14% of the total dollar sales, we have jeans, and that would be because of that thread up denim box that I posted recently, and I've listed a ton of denim items, so it makes sense that jeans would be on the top. Also, doing total 20% of the total dollar sales is one men's jacket, which I'll share with you when we get into the items. And then also doing 7% of the total unit sales, but making up 21% of the total dollar sales. That means I didn't have to sell a lot, but I made a decent amount of money, which means it's selling at a higher than normal average sale price, were sweaters. Really quick, sales by platform. On Poshmark, ended up doing 29% of the total dollar sales. eBay did 43. eBay has been my top performer. It usually is eBay, Poshmark, and then the others fight for the next spot, and that is what it is this month. We did 21% of the sales on Etsy, hooray! And that is because I've been running at least once a month a sale on Etsy, and it is proven to move some merchandise. And then I did 7% of my total dollar sales on Mercari, and no Facebook sales for this month. Okay, so now the part that you guys all love, let's talk about the BOLO items that made me more than 20 bucks. First up is this, oh, it's so cute. It said in the tag, handmade by Susan Johnson, and it is a pink wool cable knit cardigan. And I thrifted this at one of my favorite thrift stores to personally shop. I don't do a lot of good flips from there, but to personally shop. And it's one of our animal supported local thrift stores. And I remember myself and the lady ringing the register could not believe that I nabbed myself a wool cardigan for just $4. And even better than that, I've had this for at least 2 years from my personal closet. I've been wearing it for 2 years. I didn't grab it as much this winter, so I decided to go ahead and put it up for sale. And I was hoping to make $99 with it, but I ended up taking an offer for $70 on eBay and putting in my pocket $50.94. You guys know I love nothing more than to thrift something for less than $5, wear it for a couple of years, and then make a nice profit off of it. So I was happy for this to go to its new home, and I hope that they enjoy it as much as I did. Next up, we talked about that thread up box. Here are one of the items that sold from it. It sold in just, it looks like a couple of weeks, and they are the Goldie denim jeans. They sold on Poshmark. I was hoping to make $29 to $49. I ended up taking an offer for $34, and I put in my pocket $23.35. Next up, oh my gosh, if you guys watched my thrift with me in Waynesville video, you know I made a beeline for this item. It is a hand knitted wool Fair Isle cardigan, and there's no tags on it. It feels like wool, and the person I bought it from told me that it was hand knitted. I was so excited. I listed this on the 19th and it sold on January 19th and it sold by February 7th. I love that turnaround time, and it sold on Etsy. I was hoping to make anywhere between $69 and $99 with this purchase. I ended up taking an offer all in at $78.33. That does include tax. After tax, platform fees, the free shipping I offer on Etsy, I ended up putting in my bank account $51.67. Not a bad flip at all. In fact, I'm seeing more and more, the more things that I thrift do flip for a higher price. So I am trying to get out and thrift myself more stuff than mystery box. Although they're fun, I don't get that high return on them. And case in point is this item. This is a fossil leather wallet, and I cannot remember what reseller, I was hoping I could remember what reseller by the time I did this what sold video had told me to pick up fossil wallets, because I watched the video and the same week I found one, and I'm telling you guys to pick them up as well. This item sold within 2 days of listing, and it sold on Mercari. I was hoping to make $19 to $29. 2 days, full asking price of $29, and I was able to put in my pocket $23.61. What an easy, small little flip. Do not sleep on the fossil wallets. Another from my thrifting in Waynesville trip, this Pendleton, I swear to you guys, my COVID brain is not working. Pendleton wool skirt. This one was sold within 3 days of listing. It did sell on Etsy. I was hoping to make $39 to $59. I took an offer all in at $44.25, and I put in my pocket $29.46. Another from the ThredUp DIY denim box. These are the Mont & Bow jeans. They sold, again, just within 2 weeks of listing on Poshmark. Was hoping to make $29 to $49. Sold them right there in the middle at $39 and made myself $27.35. Another from my Waynesville thrift trip. These I got at Salvation Army, and they did take a little while to sell. We're looking more at 2 or 3 weeks to sell. And they are the vintage Baker's brown square toe ankle boots, what do you call them, mid-calf ankle boots? I don't know. But totally Y2K vibes. They sold on Poshmark. I was hoping to make $29 to $59. I took a little bit lower offer. It still hit within my range, but I had 2 people offer me $35, so I ended up taking a $35 offer, and I kept $24.01. I gotta tell you, this right here is a BOLO, like a for real BOLO. And I have to tell you, I walked into my local Goodwill, I went to the men's rack because I usually look at some stuff for my partner, and I saw this engineer striped chore jacket, and I go, I don't know what this is. I don't know if it means anything, but I've sold some engineered stripe things for men, and I've sold some chore jackets. So for the, how much did it cost me? $4.99 price, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. And you guys, I had no idea. This is a Pointer brand chore jacket. I do believe it's vintage. It is made in the USA, but looking at the tag placement and some of the other ones that are listed, I do believe that mine was vintage. The prices, you guys, on these things were all over the place. Some recently sold on eBay for like $69, and some recently sold on eBay for like $200 and some dollars. And I don't know what the difference is between them. I was hoping to make $99 to $149 on it, and I took an offer for $141.64 all in, and I ended up keeping $109.07, $109.07 of that. You guys, I walked into Goodwill, was in there for less than 2 minutes, and ended up spending $5 on a jacket that would make me over $100 in my pocket. You guys, keep an eye out for this Pointer brand. I'm telling you, who knew? I didn't know. Maybe you guys knew. If you knew, tell me in the comments below because I didn't know. Just 2 more items. You guys will recognize this item from that horrible Goodwill box, that vintage box that I got. All of you guys had suggested to me to make sure if I couldn't list all of those items and they weren't going to allow a return on it, to make sure that I listed the Harley items. And this one did sell within 5 days of listing. I was hoping to make $29 to $39. I sold it on eBay for $46.19. And I put in my pocket $29.74. I sell 1 more of those, I will at least break even with that box, which will make me happy. And then last up, I tell you what, this bag, I've had such success with Anye bags. Anye is a wonderful leather, Anye is a wonderful vintage brand of handbags. You do have to be on the lookout to make sure it's authentic. It was knocked off a lot. I've had a lot of success with the wallets and leather bags, but this canvas bag I cannot get rid of. I've had it in my personal collection for over a year and I used it, but I'm a crossbody baby or a backpack girl, so I have not been using it. I tried to put it back up for sale. It's been in my shop for over a year and it hasn't sold. I have offered so many people $5 for this bag just to come get it. Nobody took it. And then lo and behold, randomly on Etsy, somebody offered me $39 for it. I still had it listed at $39. Everywhere else it was listed for $24. I've done this before where I forget to lower the price on Etsy. So I sold it all in with tax for $41.73 and ended up putting in my pocket $20.58. So those are the BOLOs. That is what has been going on and why I have been gone. Don't forget to go check out DaKoTA fLiPz channel. That about covers it. We are going to get back into the regular Wednesday, Saturday uploads of videos. I am trying to bring back, hopefully I'll start that next week. I am going to bring back the flip of the week videos, little reels that I would do on TikTok and over here. So I'm gonna bring those back. I think I'll do those on Monday. So Monday, Wednesday, Saturday are the days that you should see me on YouTube. I have some more ThredUp unboxings, another new unboxing source, and we're gonna do some thrift with me videos. So if you haven't done so already, or you've been watching me for a while, go ahead, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, ring-a-ding-a-ling that bell so that you are notified whenever a new video drops. As always, guys, thank you so much for supporting my channel. It really does mean the world to me. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Take care, everybody. Bye.